Okay, so this is Monday and this is my pregnancy update. Today I am officially 12 weeks. Yay! I just had another ultrasound done and went in for genetic counseling. So basically the counselor was basically telling me, age factor, what could be, maybe could happen with the abnormalities that are out there. Down syndrome being the most popular, but there are other ones that are more serious. Right now it's looking like my chances of having a Down syndrome child is 1 in 500, I believe. Now don't quote me on that, but I'm pretty sure it's like 1 in 500, which is like less than 0.5%. So that's good. So we talked about that for a good half an hour, went down the family tree and everything. Really no concerns right there with me, especially after the ultrasound, everything looked okay. We were basically making sure that baby did not look like Mouse had any noticeable abnormalities, like the heart being outside of the chest, that there were no clubbed feet, cliff lip, and some of the other abnormalities. So far at 12 weeks, Mouse is looking great, which is great. And the heartbeat was at 174, which is good, right on track. And I have a picture for you guys of what Mouse looks like thus far. Now, she gave me a bunch of pictures, but I'm going to show you my favorite. This is what Mouse looks like. I don't know if any of you guys watch Star Trek. If you watch Star Trek, remember Worf, which was the African-American alien who had like the receding hairline and kind of like that funky little crocheted, I don't know, forehead? Doesn't that look like what Mouse has with that little look? It looks like he looks like a little alien. But that's my baby. That's what Mouse is looking like at 12 weeks. Mouse gave us a really, really nice picture. And then this is another one of Mouse laying directly on my bladder. Look, I'm just bouncing up and down on my bladder. And that's the heart rate. And I don't know if you can see it, but it should say 174 somewhere on here. So that's what Mouse is. Also wanted to do supplements. What are you doing? Well, as you guys know, I have always liked to keep my supplements in a baggie, just so I don't forget to take them. It's easier for me to just keep it in my purse. I never forget what's in there. And I'm going to tell you guys exactly what I'm taking. So, obviously, a good prenatal. This is my choice, has been my choice for the past few months. I stopped the Geritol Complete. Not that it's not good for you. It's just that I chose to go with Rainbow Light. Prenatal 1. For my EPA and DHEA, this was the old bottle that I got. Now that's the darker one in here. That's what this one looks like. You're supposed to take 2 of these, okay? And that's the brand that I was doing. I have nothing against this brand, but I decided to go with this brand instead. It just has a little bit more. This brand had of EPA, it had 783. This one here has 800, and of DHEA or DHA, this had 400, and this had 600. So these are still pretty big, guys. And that's what this one looks like. So I'm taking 2 of these after I'm done with the other brand. 2 of these a day. Also, nice vitamin D3. Okay. Or vitamin D3. These are pretty little. They remind me of a little bit smaller than maybe the vitamin E tablets. So I take 1 of these. This is a really good brand. I don't know about pricey, about $25, I believe. I'm also still taking the DIM, which is vegetables in a bottle. And I take about 2 of these a day. That's what these look like. I am also taking a calcium and magnesium. Now, when you get your prenatal pills, if you're already taking them, there's not a lot of calcium in here. Why? It's because calcium molecules are really big and it's hard to put in a pill. So with these bad boys, it's kind of like taking extra serapeptides. They're quite big and you're supposed to take about 4 to get the recommended 100%. So for these, it reminds me of the serapeptide pills. But no, I'm not doing serapeptides anymore this cycle. And that is all. There's like a few garlic leftover pills in here. Oh, probiotic. Now, I don't have the bottle anymore because I'm all out. But I am taking Pro 15. I am not taking the advanced formula. Advanced formula is great if you're prone to UTIs, which I'm not. And they help with digestion. And those pills kind of look like what the prenatal. This is my prenatal pick. These things are kind of big. I have to take this one by itself. But if you're going to go with Pro 15 and you go for the advanced, be prepared that it's not going to be this cute little small itsy bitsy ball. And I only have to take one of these a day. And then there's still some maca in there. So that is my supplement update. And that's where I'm at. Yeah. Everything looks good so far. I'm pretty happy with it. Still crossing my fingers for a girl, but at this point I really don't care. Oh, and I got the blood work done, which hopefully, cross my fingers, knock on wood, next week I'll be able to find out what the gender of the baby is according to the blood test. So if you are 35 or over, they kind of encourage extra testing. I went along for it also knowing that I do have options if there are major abnormalities, and also because my insurance pays for extra ultrasounds with this, which means I'll be getting an ultrasound next month instead of waiting traditionally another 4 or 5 months to get another ultrasound. So hey, extra ultrasound, why not? Puts me kind of at rest. So that's the end of that one. My rant for the day. This has kind of been bothering me, and I don't know why it is. And I think after I'm done telling you guys about it, I think I'm going to put it in a bubble and just blow it away. As you guys know, I do have a lot of cloth diapers that I have, and the ones I am trying to resell. A few of the ones that I've already had, mainly my Fuzzy Bun Elites that I am not too thrilled about acquiring in my stash, and then using the money to kind of compensate for the other diapers that I have had. You guys know I just got a stash in, or some more diapers in last week. So kind of to offset the cost. It's not a big deal. It's really not a big deal because the diapers are going to pay for themselves, and the rest, like I said, I will be fortunate enough, hopefully, to donate to another woman or another family in need. What is bothering me is that I've decided to go on eBay to just get rid of them. You know, I'm not trying to give them away on eBay. I'm trying to get, I paid about $20 per diaper for the Fuzzy Bun Elites, and I am trying to get rid of them for 75% of that. So a woman decided she wanted to auction, or, you know, bid on some of the diapers, and she won the bid. She outbidded 3 other bidders, and she got it. She got 2 of the Fuzzy Buns. I threw in 2 onesies. And I always do like a kind of like a thank you for buying free little thing that I've made or crocheted or something included in the package. It's like a thank you for buying this product from me. This woman has decided to give me problems, which is probably going to be the last time I sell on eBay, just because I don't need the extra stress. It's not that serious. It's $20. As you guys know, I'm pretty sure you already know, $20 is not going to put you in the poorhouse. So for me, it's like 20 bucks. I mean, for the added stress, it's just not worth it. But what I don't like is people trying to take advantage of other people. I set a price. And I set the asking price for what I was the least that I was willing to take for the diapers. And I got a little bit above that. Shipping and handling is running about, for the 2 diapers and plus the ones, is running about $8. Well, I guess this woman figured out, or thought that that was too much for her to be paying in shipping. Now, when you bid on eBay, when anyone bids on eBay, you should read the print. And it is up to the buyer to combine shipping. I could, if I felt like looking into it and getting more in depth on how to combine shipping. This is just, I wanted this to be nice and quick and easy. I've sold 5 or 6 diapers already. I haven't had any problems. I don't know why I'm running into complications with this chick. Layla, get out of there. But I am. And now all of a sudden, after she won the bid, is saying, well, your shipping is too high. You need to lower it. My thing is, why should I lower it after you've already bid? It was up for auction for about 7 days. So you had 7 days to, figure out if that shipping and handling was too much for you to pay. And if it was, for me, if I thought the shipping was too much, I just wouldn't bid on it and I'd go on to something else. I don't know why she's giving me flack. And then on top of that, she decided to bid on another set of diapers that I had and won the bid and outbidded 3 more buyers and got another set of diapers, and now is constantly emailing me that I need to combine shipping. It is up to the buyer's choice to combine shipping. It's not one of the rules in eBay where you have to. Obviously, I could go above and beyond and combine shipping, but the fact that it's just extra work and I already have a lot on my plate and I just kind of wanted to shoo them out of my collection, I just don't feel like looking into extra drama, as they say. So that's been a little frustrating. I've emailed her 4 times already because, she's acting like she's got a problem and she's making a big deal about it. And for me, I don't even want to sell them to this individual anymore. I just want eBay to cancel it. So it's been about 3 days and eBay says you need to wait 4 days without getting payment from a seller before you can open up a case. And that's all I want to do. I politely asked the woman to just cancel the order and let me put them back on eBay, which I may or may not do. I might just say, hey, this was it for me. It's not worth the added stress, because there's other forums I can go into. There's Craigslist, which is, local, that I can just deal with someone locally. Or like I said, I could just donate. So I have options, but the stress that this has brought me on today is just like upsetting. And what's even more upsetting is that I feel like it's upsetting me and I shouldn't. You know what I'm saying? Like when something so simple gets underneath your skin and you're just like, now you're mad at yourself for that just being that simple and you just being pissed off about it, is kind of where I'm at right now. So I guess what I'm just going to do is just wait the 4 days and then let eBay take care of it. Hopefully, I know I'll have to open up a case for non-payment, but I'm hoping this woman just cancels the order, because I don't need her. I guess when you leave a bad feedback on a seller, like I've sold things before, I've never got any bad feedback. It kind of blocks you from selling for 30 days, which wouldn't be a bad thing, but it's kind of like getting an E on your report card after you have all A's. It's kind of like, I could have done without that. I could have just not taken the class or whatever. So yeah, that's kind of where I'm at. So I don't know, I guess 2020 is hindsight, but to people out there that are bidding on eBay on diapers or socks or vitamins or whatever, just read what the buyer has. If the buyer says that they don't combine shipping, accept that and bid accordingly, or ask before you bid. I've asked questions before I bid on things and say, hey, what's the expiration date on that? Or, can you lower the shipping? I've never really asked about lowering on shipping because shipping is expensive. Even gas to get to the post office, I haven't even included that. So it's slightly more complicated than I would like. Actually, it's a lot more complicated than I would like to even get into with this, especially with it just being like 2 diapers. It's just like, why did you have to win? And why are you making this so complicated? Just pay it or cancel it. It's so simple. Like, I'm not forcing anyone to buy anything. If you don't want it, don't buy it. Whatever. Don't buy it and then complain about it, or buy it and say, oh, I feel like I spent too much money on this because Jim down the street has the same product for like $2 less. Well, then you should have looked at Jim before you bought something from Jan, right? I don't know. So that's my pet peeve in the rant for the day on ill-informed eBay buyers. I'm going to say that. Education is power no matter what you do in every aspect of life. It always makes sense to educate yourself on products, on life, on decisions, on everything. Just educate yourself. It makes the world go by so much easier. When you empower yourself, it's just surreal. So, that's my rant for the day. I am no longer going to think about it. I'm no longer going to talk about it. That is it. I'm going to wait for it to settle itself. And hey, whatever happens, happens. So that's my news for the day, and that's my Monday update, my supplements, what Mouse is looking like, and the frustration that I am feeling with eBay. Not with eBay, but with eBay buyers. One buyer. Only one. There was only one. One complicated person. So I wanted to say thank you to all my beautiful subscribers. Thanks very much. I appreciate your support. This has turned out to be very therapeutic for me, and I hope for anyone watching, if you are struggling with trying to conceive or have questions about getting pregnant or are already pregnant and are having concerns, you know, it doesn't hurt to reach out to people, make a channel, you know, and get feedback or join some forums. It's so beneficial. It's so empowering. Bye, guys.